I want to give a round of applause for our audience. You guys are so great. Motherfucking Kurt Stengel. Kurt Stengel, he has a beautiful smile, you know? I just love the way the light glistened off the butter on his teeth. That was really good. Y'all are a beautiful crowd. I do a lot of like dick jokes, do some food jokes, you know, cock and culinary. That's what I call it. But tonight, you know, I get a little churchy and I get a little dirty. So I'm gonna get a little churchy because we got older people in here. I want to be respectful. We got some white folks in here too. I'm jealous of white women though. Cause y'all so thin. I'm a fat girl. Y'all must be on that C Nick Latude. C Nick Latude? Y'all not fucking with C Nick Latude? C Nick Latude? We in a double O. I love double O. Give it up for double O. If you Google double O, you see my black ass all over double O. Snapchat, everything. You ever notice double O got 2 ladies' bathrooms?
They do? Yes, let's find out.
And 1 men's bathroom? I was in the bathroom late, knock on the door. I say, bitch, don't you know this is my green room? Come on! Yo, double O, 2 in this bathroom. They call it double O because they got double the hoes. But I'm gonna get to the church stuff. Because I grew up in Tulsa, got a lot of classmates in the house. That looks my classmate. Antonio, my classmate. A lot of classmates in this bitch. I also went to, y'all remember that church that used to be on Pine Street? It was like the 5th Church of Christ. Christian Science. You know, it was a little white church. You remember a little white church right there? Diagonal from where McDonald's is with Mr. Clark. You know, he was blessed old Clark, R.I.P. to Mr. Clark. I went to a Christian Science church, right? Christian Science church is kind of boring, kind of like white churches, right? It's the only black Christian Science church in Tulsa. I'm giving you a little history. But the white churches, they like to do hymnals. You know, you open a hymnal. Oh, come sing to the Lord. You gotta have your nap beforehand so you don't fall asleep in church. Did you have your nap? I had my nap beforehand. Gotta have your nap in advance. But I'm about to tell you about my first time at Pentecostal church. Pentecostal church? I didn't even know what that was. I was in Christian Science church, right? Where you stood still and you held the hymnal. You sung. Try to dance a little bit, mama was smacking you on the back of the head. Be still. That was Christian Science church. But now I was 12 years old going to California to a Pentecostal church. Right? And y'all better loosen up in this crowd, right? Don't be acting like you go to Exclamation Church. I want to go to Exclamation Church too. I want to get spit on too. Slap around a little bit. So, I'm 12 years old, right? I'm going to, please shut the fuck up. I'm 12 years old. I'm going to a Pentecostal church. I wasn't ready. I had a friend named Denise, and she was a thief. And her mama was a prostitute. But don't tell nobody because I didn't really change her name. But Denise, she was the homie though. Denise had 2 fine brothers because she was a twin. Had an older brother. And then she had a 5-year-old little sister. We would go places, you know. And this Pentecostal church, I noticed was a little more rambunctious. I remember being a little girl, and my older sister would be like, don't you ever go to Miss Teresa Church. I'm like, why? At Miss Teresa Church, they go crazy up in there. They get plants, they run up and down. I said, I ain't never going there. I ain't never going there. But little did I know, I was entering a Pentecostal church. Right? They tried to hype me up. They say, Missy Von B, have you ever shouted? I say, shouted? I said, what shouting? All my people say, shout. My auntie said, shout. Well, listen to my Kirk Franklin in my day. No, the whole song is stomp. I was shouting. I know how to shout. Joyful noise. I didn't shout it a lot. I screamed. I didn't know what I was getting into. They told me you had to get righteous. You had to get sanctified. I see a lot of y'all in here looking good. Y'all too worried about OnlyFans. You're not worried about God's plans. But we are here. We're congregating. This is what's called congregating. Even though we're at the club. Okay? So I'm going to get ready to shout. I didn't know what to do. I just knew shouting involved being righteous. So I'm praying to God. I'm 12 years old. Oh my God. God, just let me get a little bit of spirit. I need your spirit. I know I just stole a candy bar from Reese's last week, but I still want to get the spirit. I need it. I can't look stupid. I was staying with my aunt, and my aunt, her husband was a crackhead. For real, this is real shit. We from Tulsa. And my aunt, she was Southern, churchy lady, so she moved atop of the church. So we had to go to the church because she lived above it. Right? But on the day that they shouted once a month. Somehow she didn't feel good that day. She didn't feel good. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but she didn't feel good that day. So I'm there with my crackhead uncle. Right? Everybody, they're like, everybody come down to the altar. And everybody has went to the altar except me and Denise's little sister. She's 5 years old. I'm scared. I'm 12. I'm bigger than the motherfucker. I'm this same height at 12. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. She looked up at me. You next. Even the 5-year-old knows I'm next. I'm scared. So it's my turn. They're like, come on down, baby. Come on down to the altar, baby. Put your hands in the air for Jesus. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care for Jesus. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Shake your dairy air for Jesus. Wow, this is new. This is new. I'm looking around. Some lady, she's shuffling. It's another lady, she's older. She's hunched over, but she's got her arms in the air. Thank you, God. So I had a lady with the hunch. They always got, they get higher than everybody else. How is that? I don't know. But I'm in there. They bring me down. I'm scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know any church moves. I had stood still my whole life. Right? I got whoopings for trying to boogie in the church. But I had my WWJD bracelet on. It's the 90s. And I don't know what the hell possessed me to wear pants to a Pentecostal church. And the pastor, as soon as he saw me, he said, you can't be wearing, the pinstripe pantsuit in the Lord's house. That is the pinstripe pantsuit of a man. And, it's the 90s. I don't know why I decided to wear a zoot suit that day. I'm all zoot suit. Anyway, I get down there. I have my hands in there. They're throwing oil on me. I have my WWJD bracelet on. What would Jesus do? I'm not Jesus though. What should Misty Von B do? I don't know. All I know is Saturday mornings, I watch a lot of Soul Train, watch a lot of Apollo. The lady over there boogieing, the older lady, she's throwing her hands in the air like she just don't care. I start pop locking. I'm breaking it down. I'm doing Michael Jackson in the pulpit, my 81 nerd. I start showing out. I'm showing out in the black folk church. I'm getting down, boogieing to the ground. Hey! I even start speaking in tongues. Ski-da-boop-ba-da-ba. Ski-da-boop-ba-da-ba. I'm the good humor girl. Banana way, banana way. I was messing it up. I went so far, y'all. I was like, I know. And I'll leave that girl alone. My testimony is I used to hold. So yeah, that's my church joke. I also do a lot of dick jokes. I remember my first time trying a lambskin condom. Anybody know what a lambskin condom is? You don't know? I never used condoms? No, I'm crazy. But I was 18 years old, and we had tried all the different condoms, right? We tried the red ones, the green ones, cherry, watermelon, grape. I've tasted them all. Us too. Us, we're like everybody else. We want some feeling. So we want to try something more natural. The Amish use lambskin condoms because they're more natural. So we tried lambskin condoms. It's like $10 a condom, y'all. So we was 18. We was really ready. So my ex-boyfriend put the condom on. I smelled it, and I examined it. Smells so familiar. I I licked it a little bit. Tastes so familiar. I said, man, you got a lambskin chilling on your dick. I got a hankering for some hot sauce and mustard all of a sudden. Stop that thing. You ever met a motherfucker with a dick roll up? You know, it's like a fruit roll up. You unroll it, motherfucker roll back up. I'm telling you. You ever met a motherfucker with a pickle dick? It's when it's green and bumpy. But you still lick it. You know the one they try to chlamydia dick? You find out after. But you guys go ahead and go on the internet, follow me. I'm Misty Von B. Misty to the Von to the B to the good pussy.
Give it up for Missy.